Peace to the gods, peace to the earths, peace to all the righteous families on the planet Earth. This your man, the King of Truth. King of Truth is Allah, coming on this understanding wisdom day. You know, man, the gods stay on it. They stay on supreme mathematics, supreme alphabet, and the 120, the 12 jewels, Father Allah. You know, the mind and creation of Father Allah is the nation of gods and earths. You know, Father Allah manifested, which means he took from his mind and made real the nation of gods and earths in, guess, like 1964. And it's what is it, 40 years, 60 years later? 60 years later, 64 plus 24 is 60 years. Wow, you see what I'm saying? So, you know, the nation of gods and earths and the, you know, supreme mathematics, supreme alphabet, the knowledge is definitely real, right? So I flipped it, like I say. It's understanding wisdom. You know, once again, you know, one of our main slogans is, you should do your own research, as I did. It ain't nothing to use your smartphone, laptop, tablet, watch to, do some research, to, look up some definitions, scroll to, use your phone, say, define, some people use Siri, define wisdom, right? Scroll, look at all the definitions, scroll the page, go 2-3 pages deep, to have a better understanding of what wisdom is, right? So understanding wisdom, right? So that's today's math, this is 23rd. So, I'm gonna leave it like that. So real quick, it's been a lot of GOAT talk, right? Who the GOAT in basketball, who the GOAT in rap. Well, basketball, I'm gonna stick to my basketball. The Mount Rushmore is, and so I only nominate or put on the Mount Rushmore 2 players at this time, which is Bill Russell, because he got 11 championship rings and he was player coach, right? So he was a player and a coach in the same games that he won the championship in, right? He was player coach. Then it's Michael Jordan. Now, they the GOAT. So those the first 2, first 2 inductees of my Mount Rushmore are the greatest professional basketball player of all time. It's Bill Russell, Michael Jordan. Is LeBron nominated? Yes. Did he get up there? Not yet. Is Kobe Bryant nominated? Yes. Did he get up there? Not. Is Shaq nominated? Yes. Did he get up? Is Magic Johnson nominated? Yes. Did he get up there? Not yet. Is Wilt Chamberlain nominated? Yes. Did he get up there? Not yet. Is Kareem? Yes. Is Isaiah Thomas nominated? But did he get up there? Not yet. Right? So when they start building, the 2 official inductees of the Mount Rushmore in the NBA is Bill Russell and Magic Johnson, because ain't nobody catching 6. Nobody has caught 6 rings with one team yet. And like he 3-peated twice. Beat that. He has mastered the game of basketball. Bill Russell, he fought racism in the NBA on the court, and he said he went to, and off the court. He stood by Bill Russell stood by Muhammad Ali and Jim Brown when they was trying to draft and incarcerate Ali for not going into the draft, for not going into the army, right? They wanted Ali to go fight in the war, and he said he not going to fight in the white man's war. And so Bill Russell, Jim Brown, Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, they stood behind, and others stood behind Ali, right? And so he beat that. The government said, okay, based on your religion, you ain't got to go to the war, right? But they took his belt from him for a while. So, Bill Russell, Michael Jordan, currently, it's supposed to be two more players. They haven't been put up there yet, but some are nominated, some are worthy. It just time gotta go on. The greatest of all time. Those 2 feats are unbeatable. 11 championship rings and 2 3-peats on the same team, right? So now in music, rap. In rap, they say, so-and-so the greatest of all time. All time ain't ended. Rap ain't ended. Time gonna go on forever. So, honestly, ain't no GOAT, ain't no greatest of all time rapper. It's ridiculous. Because every artist that you know about got hits. Soulja Boy got hits. Soulja Boy got hits, and the dude that done Pee Wee Herman is a classic. Dun 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 dun. Joeski Love. Everybody got hits. And so what make a GOAT is every album you drop, every album you release is nothing but hits. And so they used to do that back in the day, like LL first and second album was a hit. Run DMC albums all the way to, I think, Run's House was a hit. So they first Rock Box, King of Rock, Raising Hell was hits. That's 3 in a row. They was hits. And so the next 2, 3, they was all right. Right? And so they had hits off the album, but the whole album wasn't bumping. The Run DMC, LL, you could bump the whole CD. Wasn't no filler songs, right? So, yeah, man. So, ain't no GOAT because everybody got hits, but people don't have whole hit albums. Like, you can't listen to, the whole album. It's rare that an artist drop a song that, the whole album bump like back in the day. R. Kelly got hit albums. Like every song make the radio, every song go gold or platinum. I think his first 3, 4, 5 albums, every song on the album bang. So is R. Kelly a GOAT? Yeah, but that ain't even rap. That's R&B. So back to rap. Everybody is something. Talented artists. You see what I'm saying? If you can make some hits, consistently and consecutively, then you're doing good, right? You got some, skills to pay the bills. But after a while, the record company would release songs and then make all the other albums, and you know, you see why they ain't about nothing. So, you know, Tupac got albums that ain't about shit. And I think she'll call them floor scraps, some shit. So, you know, there really ain't no GOAT in rap. You know, people ought to be thankful that, you know, that they made it thus far and they still active, and they music has evolved to streaming, and they can generate revenue for themselves independently and with their record companies. So, you know, there really ain't no GOAT in rap. No GOAT, no greatest, no number one great. It's ridiculous. Everybody got hits in all eras. You know, Rakim and LL and PE got hits in the same era. Then they go to the next era when PE ain't dropped nothing, and then you go to the next era. Then there's some new rappers. So everybody got hits. Ain't no GOAT in rap. No GOAT. You know, people got their time, got their season. You know, they had their season to reign, to shine, but it ain't no GOAT. Ain't no GOAT. Because, you know, longevity don't make you a GOAT. You know, and so we talking about bars and, you know, dropping hit songs and whole hit albums after whole hit albums. You know, it's kind of hard to do, especially if you elementary school or high school dropout, because your knowledge base is limited, you know, and your fan base becomes, you know, one-dimensional, and they grow, and you know, you still be on the same level. See what I'm saying? So ain't no GOAT in rap. Now R&B got some GOATs, man, and I say R&B, the GOAT in R&B is Stevie Wonder. Stevie Wonder, the GOAT. Stevie Wonder, the GOAT in R&B music. He the GOAT. He the greatest of all time, Stevie Wonder. For real. And then it's James Brown. I think James Brown, they say the most sampled artist of all time. You know, they sample his vocals and his beats and breaks. And, you know, and Prince and Michael Jackson say they both influenced by James Brown. Right? So Stevie Wonder, James Brown, Michael Jackson, because he come before Prince. You know, Michael Jackson probably influenced Prince. You see what I'm saying? So it's Michael Jackson and then Prince. And I give them their credit because they are original. You know, I see Mike can make a beat of all the instruments how he want it to go out his mouth. See what I'm saying? If Mike say, "Hey Prince, come here. I need you to put this down," and you know, he say, "I need a guitar." He play the guitar. He go to the bass. He go to the piano, all with his voice, and put the beat together, and then sing on it. You know, and you know, I think Stevie may have taught him that. Stevie Wonder may have taught him that, right? So I think James Brown come before Stevie, but Stevie the GOAT. Stevie Wonder, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince, because they music you put on the day, and they not missing a beat. Any album you put on, they got hits. You know, one song off of all the album, they got about 20 albums, 10 albums, 20, 10, 15 albums a piece. And you know the albums. And if you don't know James Brown, you put on James Brown and hear that's EPMD sample that, and LL sample that, and this the artist sample that. So Stevie Wonder, James Brown, Michael Jackson, Prince is the GOAT. It's the greatest of all time. And Stevie taught Mike. And James Brown and James Brown influenced Mike and Prince. So them four motherfuckers is the GOAT. Now you got run up. You could be mad at R. Kelly, but he a bad man. He really had the Midas touch. Really he had the Midas touch. He gave us Aaliyah, and he done songs with everybody. Michael Jackson. See what I'm saying? Then behind him is probably Dr. Dre. You know what I'm saying? Dr. Dre has the Midas touch as well. So, but ain't nobody coming close to Stevie Wonder, James Brown, Michael Jackson, and Prince. Them some bad motherfuckers. For they self-contained artists. You see what I'm saying? They could, play the music and write the song. Them some bad motherfuckers. When you can play the music, Stevie, James, Mike, and Prince, when you can play the instruments, make the beat, and write the lyrics, and it be a hit. No, I don't think Mike had ghostwriters. Maybe he did, but some of them things he wrote. But Stevie Wonder, a bad motherfucker, man. Stevie is a bad motherfucker, man. So he the GOAT. Stevie, James, Mike, and Prince. You see what I'm saying? So that's that's all I'm saying. And then one last thing I want us. LaRussell said this, and I was gonna share it, but I'm gonna say it. Because I seen the video he was talking about. Right? It's y'all seen that Einstein video where Einstein teaching in a classroom, and he wrote on the chalkboard 1 plus 1 is 2, 1 plus 2 is 3, 1 plus 3 is 4, 1 plus 4 is 5, 1 plus 6 is 7, 1 plus 8 is 9. And then he said 1 plus 9 is 11. And the classroom erupted and laughed and ridiculed Einstein. And and so he waited. Everybody got silence and said, you so quick to ridicule and condemn when a person gets one wrong. So a person make one mistake and you want to hold that against them for life because of one mistake, right? And so he was saying people need to check that. See what I'm saying? And so it's like one mistake, people condemn you for life, but they don't see all the good that you do. That you did. See what I'm saying? And so with me, it's like people see me coming nowadays, and if I'm fresh, it's automatic hate. I don't have to say nothing. I can just come in the room, come in the building, look around, and if I'm fresh, I'm just not what you expect, not down. It's automatic hate. Like I'm there to take something from somebody. And I don't, and in most cases, I don't need nothing but some answers. Which way to go? How do I complete this? How do I do this? Automatic hate. I am being met now with automatic hate. And so I don't, automatic. People heard something, is automatic hate. Automatic, without even knowing me, the situation is automatic hate. So, man, people need to stop that. Let people make mistakes. People err. People make errors. We human, we ain't perfect, right? But we got to be more careful, and try not to be make errors. We ought to strive to be perfect. Like born perfection, peace to the God, right? Y'all can start to see why he named himself perfection, born perfection. That's no mistakes. So that's all I'm saying, man. I'm out. Peace.